If you want to reduce the amount of wasted time that happens because emails are incomplete, they don't provide essential information, and you just end up playing email ping pong back and forth, well, a powerful mindset to embrace is the idea of information asymmetry. Information asymmetry essentially just says that there's an imbalance in the amount of information between the parties involved. Right? Couple that with the idea that you have no control over how other people communicate. You only have control over yours. And how you mitigate information asymmetry, because you have much more information in your mind than the other person as to what you want to get across or what the ultimate outcome that you want is, that you have to be able to relay that in the emails that you send. And quite often, we don't spend enough time writing our emails effectively to truly, clearly provide sufficient information to the other person to reduce the uncertainty and lack of clarity that often exists. And how it often shows itself is just by email ping pong, or the other side just picks up the phone and said, hey, you know what, let's talk this out. In that situation, you probably didn't do as good a job as you could have in the initial email. And so a secondary mindset to embrace on top of information asymmetry is the idea of crystal clarity. When you craft your emails, strive for crystal clarity. It may be virtually impossible to be completely clear, but if you strive for it, if you want your message to really land, strive to have each email provide all the necessary information that the other person might want from their perspective, so that it reduces the chance that they contact you again for more clarity. Okay? And you can use AI to assist you in this. Draft out your initial message and then get AI to take the mindset or the perspective of the other person, put a little bit of context of the other person's goals, objectives, perspective, and then say, if you were that other person and you thought like the other person did, what more would you want in this email? And the reason why I say that is that we have a tendency to mirror image our own thinking. And we go, okay, what would it be? What would I want if I were in their shoes? No, because you're still thinking about your own perspective, right? What would they want if they thought the way they did based on this communication? You do that, and your communication will be much more effective. You'll reduce the amount of time wasted from ping pong emails, and you'll start to be seen as a highly effective communicator within your workplace. Good luck.